You got this clip next ready for the next one?
I do.
All right. Next one's from anybody having Karate Godfried. Subject is Tony Khan at the media scrum. Double or Nothing just happened. Personally, I didn't enjoy the pay-per-view, but then again, that's just my opinion. They got my money, so the joke's on me. After the event, they did a media scrum that lasted, I'm not joking, 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Holy.
Who was there for the entire time answering a bunch of softball questions. Oh, who was there answering a bunch of softball questions? Why was the Book of the Year? Tony Khan. Goes without saying that his behavior was just straight up embarrassing. He's a guy in his 40s who behaves like an 8-year-old brat. This 58-second clip is generally considered to be the worst part of it. Play the clip, and then I'm going to ask the last question. This really wasn't a good look for him.
The first dance, the biggest rampage draw in the history of that show. The matches, he carried the Friday Night War, which, by the way, is a matter of record in court in the state of California that we won the Friday Night War. Just ask Jerry McDivitt because he wrote it. Hey, this guy won it versus Matt Sydal, who's a great wrestler. He had another great match Friday night. This guy, he did the Friday Night War. He did the first dance. He's done the record Double or Nothing. He did the record All Out in his debut. He was a big part of a record Full Gear, a great match with Eddie Kingston, and he wrestled a bunch of young guys, a bunch of veterans in between there. Will Hobbs, Daniel Garcia, and then he showed up, did the biggest program in terms of everything, TV, box ever with MJF, and then he did the main event here. He's the biggest part of financial success in the history of the company. Let's go. This is a huge thing from the first.
You know what the answer to the question was? The question was that somebody asked him, "What does he think about Eric Bischoff's comments that he's been that CM Punk has been underwhelming as a ratings draw?"
Yeah,
I believe was the question. Yeah, and Tony just went off, which now gave Eric a bunch of material to respond to. Since Tony, it's just it's like that's why some of these podcasts are interesting. Is because they give a lot of fodder for people to talk about. So the question is. The guy's question is, K100, what do you think about Tony Khan's rant? And what does CM Punk's body language tell you? I don't even think Konnan can defend Tony on this one. He's not cool, so stop calling him cool. He's an nerd and losing his mind publicly.
Bro, I'm not here to defend him. He is a nerd, but he's cool. Right. You know, when I see him, he's a cool dude. He's not a pompous jack-off, acting like he's all, all high and mighty. He's just a cool guy that you can, because he likes sports. I like sports. So I love talking sports. So we talk sports. He likes like the same type of movies I like. So we're talking about movies. He's just a cool dude. But he's probably tired of hearing everybody say that Punk's been a failure. And he just went off. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's just protecting, his investment, and he's promoting his talent.
It is kind of funny, though. That we
all have those type of moments where everybody you just lose it.
Here's the funniest thing is that everybody keeps comparing him to they compare him to
Dixie,
Vince or Dixie, right? But bro, you know who he reminds you of? Not physically speaking, but when he does these scrums, bro, he's Dana White. He's unfiltered with his mouth. He cusses. He's constantly promoting his product. He's kind of, so it's like I look at him more as like a Dana White type figure in this than Vince McMahon, because Vince McMahon would never publicly. You'd never see him doing that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like he has.
Bro, and what a way to promote his own guy. He's totally marking out for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yo, what up? This is Konnan, and I host Keeping It 100, my co-host, Disco Inferno, unfortunately.
Well, I'd say you're my co-host.
Listen, every Thursday here on Spreaker, we talk pro wrestling, sports, movies, music, TV, pop culture, and some politics. It's everything the rest of the pro wrestling podcasts are not.
Tune in to hear myself, the superior one, educate and inform.
Tune in to hear me bury Disco.
That's very disrespectful.
Join us every Thursday on Spreaker and keep it 100. Boom!